Hi, my name is Lovepreet. I'm talking about culture, society. Society is a large group of people where they living and sharing same culture, same their norms. The term of sociology was first coined in 1838 by the Auguste Comte, and I wanna talking about key terms. Uh, there are the key terms on the first structural functionalism. As we imagine, society is like a body, and where every part of our body works well and doing their duties to maintain a good health and to be stable everything in our body. And if I'm going to talking about organic solidarity, in modern society, its people do different jobs such as teachers, doctors, but all of them on each other to survive because they want to survive by doing their chores, and they're also creating unity to make it steady. And the conflict theory is they also called as a ruling elite, as a ruling class, like they rule as a government and give a work to their lower ones to fulfill their needs and achieve more elite and more increase their revenue by doing their work, but they just wanted to increase their status level. The poor want to be fairness, but they don't get it. And I'm going to talking about symbolic interactualism. It indicates that everything has a special meaning by their symbols. It looks how people interact with each other. For example, the people who are very less developed, living in forest like as the old time, they are just talking about like that by their signals, gestures, and signs. Uh, if I'm going to talk about the false consciousness, when people don't realize they are facing the wrong situations by the other people, but they thought that it's a normal, but it's really not. For example, uh, employees work in an office and with a less pay, but they thought that the less pay is normal, but it's really not, because they should, instead of ignoring it, they should ask to their boss or manager to questioning it, but they are always afraid from that. Like a capitalism, this means is a private owned business just to earn money and maintain their status. The laborers is always be exploited. Employers are doing very hard workers to do their daily jobs because they told them, and they just wanted to increase the revenue and reducing the expenses. The industrial revolution is just like a massive change that changes a society by any like a invention, by any change in the agriculture or the invention of like a mobile. It changes a lot in our society. It's all, is it also regarding shopping and checking, searching. uh, it creates a big impact on society. Uh, it calls the industrial revolution. Microsociology, it's a large scale data. Social structures, it's a more quantitative data of the numbers. And the microsociology, it requires like a more qualitative, because they are just about quality, like stories about the absence, explanation. It's a small scale process. The quantitative data, this data is coming up with the like numbers, charts that we which are countable or measurable. The qualitative data is a kind of data which explains stories, experiences to understand their behavior of the society. A society is a large group of people who lives together, sharing their culture, norms, rules. Social group, a small group of society in which people, uh, material culture, it includes physical things, in which people use clothes, building, non-material culture like the ideas, beliefs, norms, and values of a group of the society as their traditions. Bourgeois, the rich people of society who run business factories to increase their revenue, just own everything like as a government. Uh, Proletariat, the working people who are doing their labors to earn money, but give a huge benefits to the Borgese people, not to their self. Uh, I'm going to talk about the like you talked in OGL notes. Norms are the rules, standards of behavior that guide people how to act in a society. Sanctions are the reactions to answer to the breaking the norms. It helps to maintain the culture and orders. A language is a system which is used for communicate. It's a most important aspect of culture. Like for example, no, for peer board. I'm sorry to spell it incorrectly. Peer boundaries concept of cultural capital refers to knowledge, taste, and skills that help individuals to maintain power and status. For example, class associations, this art gallery is added with wealth and education, while graffiti is often linked to street culture. Innovation refers to the invention of any new thing, technology, idea that makes a change in the society. For example, cell phones, laptops, AI. If I'm going to talk about diffusion, it's a process by which culture, ideas spread from society to the different group of society. Like like they explain the example of Pokemon Go in Winnipeg, Canada. Canadians may playing a Pokemon Go shows like how the Japanese culture has been adopted. If I'm going to talk about the counterculture, it's a group of that rejects the culture norms, values, practices. This group of culture is rejected by other society. As I said in the hippie example, they rejected materialism and social conformity, political system. I'm going to talk about the theoretical perspectives on cultural feminism. It's just includes the gender inequality and their expectations for men and women, and their goal should be to challenge culture practices, reinforce inequality. In the video, cultural glasses, the way we interpret each